In the last two videos, we've done some great maintenance on my M4 with the crank hub and also the rod bearings. And whilst maintenance is important, it's not quite as fun as modifications. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some budget modifications you can do to your F82 M4 or F80 M3. So let's take a look at what we've got in front of me here. So we're starting over here. This is kind of a bit maintenance, but also a bit modification. We've got the Venturi panel filters. These are just a nice upgrade over the cotton ones. They use the same material that's in the actual Venturi intakes. And they're also serviceable, so it's a nice little thing you can do. If we come over here, we've got some Axon reflector deletes. That's a small thing that just goes on the back, takes out the rear reflector and adds a little kind of looking vent kind of thing. Again, this technically isn't a modification, but this is a fire safety stick, little fire extinguisher. It's a nice thing to have. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best kind of thing. Going into a bit more of the fun things. So we got the shift paddles from Evolve. We got them in both the grey and the silver. These aren't magnetic ones. These are just the regular ones, but they give you a nice shift feel and they're a bit bigger than the regular ones. We've also got a new steering wheel. A lot of you saw in the last few videos that my steering wheel was really in dire need of a retrim. So we've got a retrim steering wheel to go on. And this is one of the ones I'm most excited for, to be honest. In the engine bay, we got some Evolve billet dress-up bits. So this is an oil filter housing, oil filler cap, and some bits for the thermostat. Just some little nice things that make it a little bit nicer in the engine bay. Next up, we've got an inductive wireless charger. So this car has wireless CarPlay, which is great, but when you're using wireless CarPlay, there's no way to charge your phone without plugging it in. And that's kind of what's the point of wireless CarPlay. So this fits in the center console, changes out a lid. I've been using this actually, truthfully, for a few months now, and it works really well, and it's a really good addition. And then along to the more traditional kind of modifications, these are actually a set of our prototype Evolve lowering springs, which we're going to fit to the M4 to see how they look. I'm really excited to get this sitting a bit lower because it does sit quite high, especially being a non-competition pack. And to go along with that, we're going to fit a set of 12 and 15 mil spacers. So these are all budget modifications that represent some really good value for money. But with all that said, let's get Aston in. He's going to fit all these to the car and we'll see how it all looks.
So we're now going to fit the inductive wireless charger into Matt's M4. Now if your M3 or M4 has this version of the center console, this inductive wireless charger will replace the flap that you've got just here. It will still function as a flap, so you've still got the same compartment underneath, but once it's down, it will no longer just be a panel, it'll be the wireless charger. So strip the center console out and we get it fitted. you can see the wireless charger fitted in the middle. Obviously it's replaced that flap, as I'd said, still being able to use the cup holders and still having the function of the compartment underneath. So I'm going to get back in the center and then we'll test it, make sure it works. Palm strike! The charger is now fitted, and as you can see, it sits very nicely in the center console there. Quite a quick and easy installation, just like it was on the Automotive M3, and it fits very nicely and looks very nice, just like it did on the Automotive M3 as well. So we'll test it with my phone, which is a Samsung S21 Ultra, and it sits nicely in the middle there, charging, and the flap has obviously got this little lip on it to stop the phone from sliding off, which is a great little addition as well. Now obviously if your car has already got wireless CarPlay like this one has, then having a wireless charger is a great little addition to the technology inside the vehicle.
So that's a bunch of inexpensive mods done to this car, and all of them add to the experience of the M4. We have fitted a set of pre-production springs to this car. The stance we're really happy with. Matt's happy with the ride quality and I've been out in it. So these are now going to go into production. So that's the fun stuff over with. It's time to move back to maintenance. In the first video, we pointed out that there was oil leaking from the turbos, and that does plague a lot of these cars. And that leads me to a new product which we've developed for this year, which is Evolve OEM replacement turbos. In the next video, you'll see us replacing those. And as always, the products that we're fitted to this car are available from our website. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to smash that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to join the conversation, please drop a comment below and we'll try our best to respond to you. If you want to watch more of this project, you can do so over here. If you want to watch what YouTube thinks you might like from our other content, you can do so over here.